Hello, happy Easter from Italy. We're going to try and make Trofie, which are typical Ligurian pasta shapes. Little threads like this that are twisted. This is pasta dough made with durum wheat, semolina flour and water, so no eggs in this pasta. We've made it into a dough, we've rolled it, we've let it stand for 5 minutes, and now we're just going to get started on the Trofie making process. So let's take a chunk of this first. We're going to use about half of that. And the idea is we're going to try and roll this into a rough sausage shape. It's a bit like making gnocchi in this sense. We just want to be very light. You don't want too much flour on the board or else it simply won't stick. You'll just be pushing it from one side of the board to the other. So be very light with your touch, and we're just going to keep doing this. We want about a centimetre diameter or ½ an inch thickness. And if it breaks at various times, it doesn't matter because we're going to chop it this way next. So just keep rolling there, just try and get a nice even sausage going on. Oh, that's more like it. Okay, nearly done. Let's chop that in half, make it a bit easier to deal with. And now let's chop one of these into our little cubes. This is not rolling too well, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to chop this into roughly centimetre, not cubes but chunks. Again, quite gnocchi-esque. Do that for all your sausage shape. Then we'll take a little bit of flour, rough these up together just to make sure they don't stick to your hand. And now our next step is going to be rolling our Trofie shapes. The idea is to press here very lightly at the top of your hand, keep the hands very in line and very flat, and just roll off with the bottom of your palm. Easier said than done in truth, but we'll give it a go. Voila, it's not the perfect version, and Mama Marisa will show you how to do it properly in a second, but let's try another one. That's a little bit more like it. So you're just a small string of pasta that's basically a little bit twisted, and these will be served typically in Liguria with a nice pesto sauce. So you can see it was my first time doing those. Now we're going to go over to Mama Marisa, who knows how to do them properly. Let's take a look at that again. Flat palms, push just at the end, and voila. She's operating at 10% to normal speed here. It's a bizarre thing to watch. And there we have some proper looking Trofie. So, if you struggle just with the one pass idea, and I do because I'm a guy, I've got bigger fingers and the pasta sometimes gets stuck down here and makes it go a funny shape. What you can do is just keep it in the middle and just go maybe 3 times, just to, like you're rolling the sausage in the beginning. So, try and show you. There we go, that's a good size, not a bad thickness. I'll try and do that a bit slower. So just get it in the middle of both hands, keep your hands flat. 1, 2, 3, bang, Trofie. So if you're a guy with big hands or you struggle with a one pass approach, give that a bash.